In this video, let's take a look at how to add materials. It's very easy to add materials in SketchUp. All you need to do is use this paint bucket tool and pour a material onto a surface. So let's see how you do that. I'm gonna move into the inside of the building just to see what it looks like, and all I'm doing is using my scroll wheel and just orbiting around and also scrolling in and out, right? So let's see how that works in terms of adding materials. So I'm going to go and click on this paint bucket tool and see what happens. On this side we have this panel called materials, and that's where we change materials. If you don't see this default tray, what you would need to do is go to window and go to default tray, make sure materials is switched on, it's enabled. If not, just click on it and you will begin to see you'll see your materials panel here, right? So click on the paint bucket tool and then you can select whatever material from here that you might want to add. Now definitely we don't want to add water onto our surfaces, so what I can do is I can drop this menu down and change it to something more useful, like let's say brick. I can add a brick texture to my walls by selecting brick and just clicking on the surface of the wall. So there we go. And if I want a different texture or different wall material, just add that in. Right, there we go. And I'm gonna add the same thing here. I can add the same thing here. Rotate it around, and let's say I'm gonna change this to colors, and I'm gonna add a color there like so. And for the flow, I'm gonna find a flow material. Let's say a tile. I can use a tile, or I can use wood. Let's say I want a wood finish, so I'm gonna use this wood flow and click there, and you get your wood flow. And you can change or add other materials as well, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Or you can just go ahead and add materials here, 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 and here, but this is fine. And that's it. That's all you need to do in order to add materials. And if you, oops, I scrolled too far. And once you're in, if you can't see yourself, or if you can't see the model, all you need to do is navigate around using these tools. And if you can't see anything, what you can do is use the zoom tool, click on the zoom tool, and you'll see that here it says the field of view is 30 degrees. You can change this to, let's say, something around 65. Let's see what happens when you do 65. See, you begin to see more of the space. So that's good. That's always good to see more of the space, so you can see what you just designed with the materials. So that's the dorm room with the materials. Now in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to add furniture into our dorm room.